Bobby, Bobby Schmurda has reacted to the viral video of a man or claims that there's a man in bed with him. What up, world? It's your boy Charles Brown back again with another Talking Facts. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe, hit that notification bell. Bobby Schmurda, in my opinion, still hasn't said nothing. He hasn't answered the question. I wasn't even going to do a video on this because I don't care, but I do want to acknowledge that we have a lot of double standards with rap right now, and I just want to be honest with you, right? But I want to tell you what I'm talking about. A lot of people don't understand what happened with the Bobby Schmurda thing. This guy was accused. There was no evidence other than a picture from an alleged video that, well, it wasn't alleged. I saw the video. He was in bed, and it was two people in bed with their head covered. The sheets are right up to their eyebrows. You can see partial brow. You can see ear. You can see a furry like sideburn looking piece coming down, and then you can see some hair going back, black hair going back, and you see Bobby all snugged up in the sheets with the covers pulled up to his neck, and all you see is his head, right? So, internet. I was like, when I first clicked it, I was like, I didn't know that's a man or a woman. Then you look at him, I'm like, I'm trying to find the features of a woman in this picture, and I'm like, I'm doing my best to try to figure this out because it looked like I'm trying to say they always, you know how the internet be jumping to conclusions. They always trying to ruin somebody's reputation or just like frame somebody for something they didn't do or make fun of something they don't really have all the information over. I'm looking at the picture, I'm like, bruh, I low-key think that's a guy in that bed with this guy. I can't see anything feminine about, like, what I'm saying is, it looks like a man in the picture. The forehead, everything, the ear, everything. The hair itself, everything. It looks like a male in that bed, right? But my thing is this. If that's you, then it is what it is, right? But my whole thing is, if that's you and you got caught, right? I believe, because I saw the video, he's talking in the video like, yeah, we doing this, that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, he's comfortable in this space. He's comfortable with this thing going. He sees the person filming it and he let it happen. Now, I don't know if he's playing with the media, but he recorded the video. And it looks like a guy. It's almost impossible for that to be in my opinion, it's almost impossible for that to be a female. So before I even get to the person that responds saying that is him, he or she in the bed. I don't know what they go by, what they identify as, but before I even get to that, because there's a guy there's a person who came out saying that that's him in the bed. Now, Bobby got wind of this story. We ain't nothing to get wind of. He's in the video. He made the video. This could be a way of him trying to tell the world softly and slowly that I like what I like, right? But my whole thing is, why wouldn't, when you do address it, right? Shout out to Bobby, man. I was rooting for Bobby. For, you know what I'm saying? He did his time, and he's going against the grain of the industry. He's like, I'm gonna dance, I'm gonna have fun, I'm gonna do what I do. Salute to Bobby for just being who you are, right? But this is what he writes in response, with laughing emojis all through the response. I'm really that scary. Hey, they trying to F up my tour because I'm not with them anymore and I'm taking the artist on tour. They trying to sabotage my EP, lower my sound, all kind of crazy nerd stuff. They don't want it played nowhere. They pay for the artists to get played. Hashtags all over the place. Then another one. That's why y'all still broke after all these years. You spend your money on bull and cap to make y'all feel better. Tap into reality. Go get you some shmoney. Absolutely none of that addresses the fact that people feel like there's a man in the bed with him. He also said the tour's coming up and the labels always showed me how they control and work any narrative they want and control media to an extent. How much the bots cost. Y'all, I just made $200K last week. I'm trying to buy some I'm trying to buy something because y'all OD. Yang sucking, I can't boom the internet, so have fun. The whole thing about this conversation, these posts, is he never said it wasn't a man. Right? You're gonna throw it on the industry. Now it's the industry. Now it's the media. And the bloggers trying to destroy you. They don't want you to win. They don't want us to win, right? They trying to control the narrative. What narrative? This is the video you made. What narrative is the narrative? And my whole thing is, it doesn't matter to me your sexuality, because I'm married. I do what I do anyway. I'm not going around caring what anybody's doing sexually. But my whole thing is, when you get up there and try to throw the narrative that it's the industry trying to stop you, when you made the video yourself and the video got put out there, I don't understand how you're going to try to say it's the industry, never address the issue, never address the guy who says it's him in the video, right? It's smoke and mirrors. There is nothing about what people are talking about in that statement. And this is the thing. When people talk about, if you told people to do a list right now of the realest rappers in the game, da da da, Bobby Schmurda's name would come up and he would be considered one of the realest rappers in the game. Because he took the charge, he ate it, didn't snitch. He put his man, he took another year so his man could get out earlier. He did all the noble things that a real one would do, quote unquote, real one. Gets out and stays true to his word. He comes out and he's still Bobby Schmurda. He don't switch. He's not a scary dude. He's out here doing his thing. Now the career is what it is, right? He's still trying to find his place, but I think he found it with this happy-go-lucky, I'm gonna dance. Even though the old heads telling him stop dancing, he danced even more. He got all of the social media dancers, the influencers, and put them all in one video, did a video. Great. The very first thing they're gonna say, who the fakest, they're gonna say Tekashi 6ix9ine. Because he snitched and this and that, he's a rat, blah, blah, blah. But my whole thing is, how real is it if you are in the bed with a male and your first response is to deflect the energy away from you and not even address it and try to make it like somebody's trying to frame you? I don't think that's that real, in my opinion, right? I believe that we got to start owning our things. What's my guy, Isaiah Rashad? He got outed. And it took him a minute, but he came back and was like, this is what it is. If I'm not mistaken, I don't believe he tried to say it wasn't him. I don't think he lied and tried to deflect it and say, oh, TDE, he didn't try to blame the record label. I believe that when he got outed, he took some time off, but then he came back and just went back to work. He didn't try to spin it, this and that. He was like, it is what it is. I believe he did an interview, was it Joe Budden? Somebody he did an interview, and he kept it moving, and the world moved on, right? I believe until Bobby really addresses this thing, it's going to be a gigantic elephant in the room that's going to get bigger and fatter. You're not going to be able to tap dance around this too much longer. You're not going to be able to blame the label. A lot of stuff going to have to be addressed, right? Like Tyler at one point. Tyler had to address some stuff sooner or later. He had to just address it, which he really ain't 100% address a lot of stuff, but he just, by ways of his actions, he has pretty much shown what he's about. So if this is what Bobby's about, he's going to have to actually be 100 with himself and come clean about that. It is what it is. Now, I'm not even going to do too much about the guy in the video that's saying he's in the video, because you know what I'm saying? What are we supposed to say about that? It is him, it ain't him, who knows? What I do know is Bobby is looked at as one of the realest rappers in this business. And until he comes clean with some answers, that title cannot be given to him until he comes clean. In my opinion, do I care about his sexuality? No, but I do care about a dude that won't tell the truth, right? And dancing around and blaming your label is not the truth. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. CLBMG.com. Let me know how y'all feel. Make sure you like the video, share the video, hit subscribe, hit that notification bell. All right. New England Music Seminar is coming up on October 1st. Make sure you come through. It's going to be crazy. We got some legends in that building. Going to be talking about some legendary things. Clash the Rap podcast will be here. I believe we are moving the day of that because it's not going live anymore. We're going to put it up after we record it, but we're still going to be in the comments having fun with everybody. Let me know what y'all think, man. I'm going to catch you on the flip side. Peace.
CLB.